Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. I've been away this last few weeks, which is why I haven't been online for quite a while. I do have a few things though that keep coming through my readings, and I'm going to share those with you today. So before I start, I do have to say that this is for entertainment purposes only. It's my thoughts and opinions, it's not fact. Now, the first thing I have, I think I've probably mentioned before in either a short or another one of the predictions readings, and it's this submarine. I feel as though this is military grade, and I feel as though it's quite high energy, so it's something to do with nuclear, whether that's armed or carrying some sort of weapons, or that's just because that's how it's powered. But I just get this really high energy sub. Around it, I feel like there's some sort of fire or explosion, and then afterwards there's this rescue mission that's detailed all through the papers. The submarine itself is part of a battle group, and I keep on getting a HMS close by, so I don't know if the US uses that term on their carriers as well, or whether it's just UK Royal Navy that does it, but I keep seeing some sort of HMS, so it's like a Western aircraft carrier, or a Western some sort of battleship that's close by. With the incident, it feels like it's in a country, it feels like the Middle East to me, because it's close to the desert, there's really hot weather, and this is going to sound quite strange, but basically something happens underwater to the submarine, and then you have this sort of crushing wave that goes across the land, and it's close to a major city. So it's like something happens underneath, and then the wave comes across and it crushes across the land, and it's close to a major city. I'm not quite sure what to make of that myself. Around the incident, there's a lot of things hidden, covered up, but I keep getting through that this is for the right reasons. It's not malicious or anything like that. I feel like it's more to do with security, but anyway, we're not told the full truth about it, but that's for the right reasons. I don't think it's what we might not need to know. Around this submarine, I also get the word equinox, and that it's like the national flag of the country, or the national colours have this like blue green colour in them. Apologies. So the second thing is all around Iran. I've done a short on this previously, but I've got a bit more to add to it. So with these chemical installations, or these weapons factories, wherever they are, there's another strike, and this strike is on somewhere that has the underground facilities with it. As a result of one of the strikes, I keep seeing that these chemicals released, and it's something to do with moisture or liquid. It could be, I think I've said before, it's like water that rises in the desert, but it's really harmful. So there's this radiation or chemicals that are released as a result of a strike that happens in Iran. I also see in the reading that everything goes dark. So this is the internet, the government, it's like there's some sort of outage, but I get that this is a planned outage, and there's high level officials who are sort of going underground, going into hiding for obvious reasons. I think there's been quite a lot of them targeted by Israel already, but with the Ayatollah Khamenei, I feel as though there's this illness. I don't feel as though he's a well man anyway. He's obviously a little bit older, but something happens. He has a health crisis, and this is why, whilst he's travelling around Iran, I also have in the reading there's a significant female who comes through, and basically she's worked alongside someone. I don't know whether you would call it a try or whatever, but she's accused of espionage, spying, surveillance, and I get that this female's actually hung for what they say her crimes are. But after this lady is punished, I feel as though there's going to be quite a lot of civil unrest and uprising throughout Iran. The final thing that I have is to do with a male celebrity, and this man's had some health issues in the past, and I also get some sort of house move around him or renovation project that's happened recently too. Now, what I'm feeling from this male is that he passes over, and I feel as though it's considered an overdose, and it's these substances that he's taken, but it's like they're quite dangerous. There's already been quite a few deaths as a result of people taking these and taking too much. Where he gets them from though, it's like it's someone who should be taking care of his welfare or looking after him, or someone who's in the health profession that should be looking after other people too. So it's like he's got his hands on them, it's his choice, he does it, but the person who gives him them should have been taking more care of his welfare and giving him that amount. I feel like it's similar to the Matthew Perry kind of incident as well. I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'm going to do some more videos next week. I'm going to be doing some more true crime ones too, so I'm going to look at Keir Starmer and the Ukrainian young men who targeted his home, and I'm also going to look at Trevelyan Evans. But if anyone does have any ideas, then I would be really interested in hearing them. Thank you.